Here we have problem 4. So we have a triangle with a line going through that triangle. Now it does say right here, here's A and here's B, and it says A and B are parallel. That's very helpful to know. Well, the first thing I'm going to do when I come to this problem, I'm going to say, hey, I'm given an angle measurement right here, so I'm going to fill in everything around it. If this is 120, I know its vertical angle is 120. I know right beside it, forming this line right here, its linear pair is going to be 60. If that's 60, then this guy right here has got to be 60 because those are vertical angles. We should always start by filling in around. I'd like to fill in around here, but the lines, there are not any lines extending, so I don't need to worry about it. So now I say to myself, okay, I filled in around there. What can I do? Well, this A parallel to B is going to help me. I'm going to look and I'm going to say, hey, A and B are parallel. So there's got to be, if these lines kept going like that and that, I could pick these up and slide them down there, down this transversal from the one parallel to the next parallel. Or what I could realize is I could remember what are called these, I like to call Mr. Z-Meister. Do you remember that? Mr. Z-Meister? If that angle there is 60 and these are parallel, this right here is 60. Now they're called alternate interior angles is their technical name. But again, I've sort of taught you to look for that Z to help you see that. Well, now you're saying, well, can I slide these down here? No, you can't slide these from here down here. First of all, common sense tells you if that's 120, that 120 would slide right in there. That's an acute angle. There's no way that's 120 degrees. So you know that doesn't make sense. So don't try to do that. The other thing is, I always tell you, you got to slide it from the one parallel line to the other parallel. You would just be sliding down the parallel line onto itself onto some other line. It's got to slide down a transversal to the other parallel line. So what do? Well, I open my eyes to a shape. What do you see right here? You see a big triangle. And triangles always add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 80 and that's 60, that adds up to 140. So what's got to be left? 140 plus 40 makes the 180. Now that I have that 40, do you notice this triangle right here? Yes, triangle right here's got to add up to 180. 60 and 40 is 100. So this guy right here's got to be 80 degrees. See that triangle? Has to add up to 180. Now if I got 80 here, it's vertical here's got to be 80. Its linear pair right there's got to be 100. And then that right there's got to be 100. And we've solved all the missing angles just being given 2 angles there.